and Kim Kardashian are at war on Twitter.
And Chloe Grace Moretz gets into the feud.
And Zayn gets a new glow-in-the-dark tattoo.
It's awesome. All that and more on today's Rundown. Yes, you guys, we're gonna talk about that Taylor Swift versus Kim Kardashian feud today, but Erin's gonna start us off with something else first before we get to that.
That's right. Miley and Liam are officially back together, I think.
What, we knew that?
No, it's different this time.
Okay.
So, like Misty said, we kind of had a feeling that things were back on between Miley and Liam after she's been teasing us constantly with all these photos of her wearing her engagement ring on Instagram. But could this new photo be the official announcement? I think it's a big ol' yes. So she posted this photo of Liam Hemsworth on Instagram with the cutest caption ever. She said, "So much love in one pic, get your happy hippie tea here," with a link to her Happy Hippie Foundation, where of course she supports youth in the LGBTQ community. And Liam is wearing one of her Happy Hippie t-shirts in this photo. He is lounging, he looks happy to be there, relaxed. There must be no drama in the Liam Miley world. So does this mean they're back together? Because she hasn't posted any photos of him.
No, it's a really big deal because she hasn't posted any photos of him, but I feel like she's justifying it because this is helping her Happy Hippie Foundation, which is a charity. So she's like justifying it like, I'm actually doing good. I'm getting people to look at what they want to look at while getting them to look at what I want them to look at.
It's actually a smart way to make headlines.
I think it's so smart.
Yeah, I think Miley Cyrus
She's smarter than we think.
One of the smartest people in Hollywood. I've always said that about her. She's clever. She may be a little strange, but she's never been arrested. Like, she has never gotten in trouble with, like, well, she's a little controversial, but she's still like a good person on the inside, I feel.
Aww,
she's
look at Erin just throwing one out for Miley.
I do like Miley a lot. So, when do you think the wedding's gonna be? Like, predicting it now.
I mean, maybe they really are planning it. I just want to know, like, did he officially re-propose and how did he do it? Like, I want details about that. But the wedding, I guess I wouldn't put it past her to, like, I don't know, Thanksgiving, Christmas time?
Yeah, I think 2016 for sure.
Like, end of the year, though.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Something with the whole family, lots of holiday, maybe.
Secretive, though. No one's gonna know about it until it's over.
So probably in Australia.
Yes.
Zayn's got a new tattoo, Zayn news, so Erin's pretty excited.
I am really excited.
And when I tell you about this tattoo, Erin, I think is gonna be even more excited. This is so weird. That tattoo is not bad, but it is a lightsaber from Star Wars.
Yes.
It is in the color blue, it glows in the dark, it's on the side of his middle finger. Who knew that Zayn was such a huge Star Wars fan? Did you know?
I feel like everybody's a big Star Wars fan, except maybe you.
But like, that's weird.
No, I love it.
That's so weird.
Star Wars is classic. You cannot go wrong with Star Wars. That tattoo is never going to be out of style.
So we have this Instagram photo thanks to tattoo artist Jonathan Johnboy of Elena. His Instagram, he posted this like side by side of it. This guy's also inked a cross on Justin Bieber's face in May. He did the honors on Zayn recently in New York. Johnboy also shared this photo with Zayn to commemorate the light up ink, captioning the photo, "Gents." And I think right there on the right is also Gigi's little brother, Anwar.
Honestly, the fact that this is glow in the dark makes me happier than anything. I've never gotten a tattoo. I have commitment issues. But the fact that it's glow in the dark makes me want to get one.
I guess I'm excited that he chose the lightsaber and the glow in the dark. Like, I guess that works. It's pretty cool. Like, if he had chosen like a rose and it was glow in the dark, I'd be like, well, a rose doesn't need to glow in the dark, but a lightsaber needs to glow in the dark. So, I mean, like, yes.
Yes,
He's gonna start a trend. Everyone's gonna start getting UV tats.
Love it.
Mark my words.
Okay, I cannot tell you how many tweets I got last night about this Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift drama.
So many tweets from you guys.
Kept me up. You guys kept me up till like 1 in the morning with this drama.
I was up till 1 for another reason.
Oh, actually, I want to hear the details about that later. But first, let's talk about this drama. So, you guys remember that Kim Kardashian, in her GQ interview a couple of weeks ago, said that there was evidence out there that Taylor had approved the lyrics in Kanye's famous song where he first talks about having sex with her and then secondly talks about making that famous. Well, Taylor took to her Grammys win in the Grammys this year, and she kind of like bashed Kanye without ever calling out his name, telling women across the world, like, don't let anyone else take credit for your success. Like, you're the only one who takes credit for your success. And then Kim Kardashian's calling her bluff, being like, excuse you. You approve these lines. You approve these lyrics. Don't act like the victim in this situation.
In her GQ article.
Exactly.
Was when it all started to come out.
And she also said in that article that there was video proof that Taylor had given the pass on these lyrics, and that video proof hit Kim Kardashian's Snapchat like a fury last night.
It's here, guys.
It is here, and here are a couple of highlights.
For all my Southside niggas that know me best, I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex.
Unlike this close to overexposure.
Oh, well this one is I think this is a really cool thing to have.
I know,
Definitely.
it seems like a compliment, kind of.
I don't want to do rap that makes people feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, go with whatever line you think is better. It's obviously very tongue-in-cheek either way. And I really appreciate you telling me about it. That's really nice.
In this video, you hear Taylor saying like, oh, okay, yeah, I understand where you have some creative freedom with that lyric. Thank you for calling me and getting my approval. You don't have to do that. But Kanye only gives her the first lyric about I might like have sex with Taylor. Like the second part about I made that famous was not included in any of these snaps.
Good point.
So I feel like if that clip existed in the world, that Kim would have absolutely posted it, because she posted a video at the very beginning of this talking about Taylor Swift's phone number. It was like a random clip. I was like, why would you choose to share that moment?
She would have included it because that was
She
a bigger deal.
would have included it. So Taylor's point in this argument is that she did not know about the I made that famous line, and that's the line that pissed her off. And she actually immediately took to Instagram and Twitter last night to address this in a very long post. She wrote, "Where's the video of Kanye telling me he was going to call me that in his song? It doesn't exist because it never happened. He promised to play the song for me, but he never did. While I want to be supportive of Kanye on the phone call, you cannot approve a song you haven't heard. Being falsely painted as a liar when I was never given the full story or played any part of the song is character assassination." She also said that she would very much like to be excluded from this narrative, one that she has never been asked to be a part of since 2009.
I think Taylor might pull out some legal docs and sue Kanye.
That's a really great point, because I know for a fact in California it is illegal to record someone's telephone call without their prior approval. And Taylor alluded to the fact that she didn't know he was filming her in her Instagram post, where she said that this was a secret recording. So I would not be surprised if Taylor pushes forward with legal action against him. I honestly don't know if she cares that much. Like, I feel like it's a lot of work to do something
I think
like
she
that.
cares that much.
You do?
I'm torn here because I feel like we saw a new side of Taylor that we've never really seen. Her addressing the media, her talking about how she sold 7 million albums. Listen to all the snaps, because you will see a new side of Taylor Swift, a very confident, cocky Taylor Swift. But at the same time, she did not know about the famous lyrics, so I feel for her. She really didn't know, but she knew about part of it, so she's not wrong either.
Yeah, but instead of actually saying that, because she said in these snaps, oh, I'm gonna show up at the Grammys and everybody's gonna be like, oh, you didn't know, is this a diss? And I'm gonna be like, no, I knew the whole time. Why didn't she step out at the Grammys and be like, listen, I knew part of this, but the second half I didn't know about, which is really weird.
And she also felt betrayed because she didn't hear the song. So she just felt betrayed, so she decided to slander him.
And I would feel betrayed too. Kanye, why would you call me and get approval and record it for half of the lyric and not tell me the second part of it?
I
Like,
mean,
he was doing something sneaky too.
No one's right here. Clearly, there is no right side. I think they're both in the wrong.
Yeah, and I just want this to die, but unfortunately, it's not going to.
No.
Because a lot of other celebrities have jumped in on this to weigh in, and some of these comments and likes and tweets are pretty surprising.
Like, this has gone to from 0 to 1,000 in like less than 12 hours.
Oh my gosh, and it's not dying anytime soon. So Demi Lovato, she didn't directly support either side, but she did like a post on Twitter that said, I love Kim Kardashian, at the time that all of this went down.
Demi is definitely on Team Kim K.
After
She
what
loves
she
the
did with
Kardashians.
Calvin last week, of course. So also Zendaya, this is so surprising to me. She liked 2 tweets last night. One was a tweet that said, my girl Zendaya knew better, that had an attached photo of her and Taylor together. And then she liked another tweet that said, I'm glad Zendaya was never really down with that whole Taylor squad.
Oh, so you thought that Zendaya was going to side with Taylor, and she's not.
No, but she then unliked those 2 tweets, so maybe she has had a change of heart.
Something's still there.
Now, Hailey Baldwin has never been a fan of Taylor that I know of, but she tweeted out 3 emojis of clapping hands during this time that's clearly like praising Kim. And then Kendall Jenner liked that tweet.
Oh, Kendall's so stuck in the middle. I didn't even think about how Kendall Jenner is literally
Gigi Hadid.
But she's in the middle of all of it.
And she's related to Kim, so she has to take Kim's side in this, right?
But she's in the squad.
Kind of.
She's totally in the squad.
Gigi's more in the squad than Kendall.
But Kendall is because of Gigi.
I agree with you. I think both sides are in the wrong. All I know is that Taylor has had a really tough couple of weeks, and I'm gonna give my girl a break.
Actually, good. That's a good point
because she has really taken a hard hit from her fans, people who aren't her fans, other celebrities, the media. I actually feel bad for her.
But you know what? Her true character is coming out.
I don't really know if it's that bad. What's so bad about being confident?
I'm not saying
being
it's
successful.
It's not bad, but it's things she's been hiding. It's not bad. It's just not what we thought.
Interesting. I don't know. I feel like I disagree.
But you know what? We're totally gonna give you guys an update on all that tomorrow.
Yeah, there's gonna be more drama.
There is more to the story. Chloe versus Chloe. Chloe Grace Moretz has, it's not a secret, she hasn't really gotten along with the Kardashians. And it started with Kim K's naked selfie earlier this year when Chloe tweeted at Kim after the photo came out, at Kim Kardashian, I truly hope you realize how important setting goals are for young women, teaching them we have so much more to offer than just our bodies. And Kim responded, let's all welcome at Chloe G. Moretz to Twitter since no one knows who she is. Your nylon cover is cute, boo. Today, Chloe came out as Team Taylor and not shocking at all in this whole feud. Chloe tweeted last night, everyone in this industry needs to get their heads out of a hole and look around to realize what's actually happening in the real world. And then she said, stop wasting your voice on something so petulant and unimportant.
Interesting you should say that because Selena Gomez had a very similar sentiment. She took to Twitter and said basically, why can't people use their voice for something that matters? Truth is, last thing we need right now is hate in any form. This industry is so disappointing, yet the most influential. Sorry, I just had to like throw that in because it also is very similar.
I think that's a great point and very fair for Selena to say. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Kim's sister, Khloe Kardashian, she quickly came to Kim's defense today when Kim hasn't responded to Khloe today, just that last time. So Khloe tweeted a photo of what she thought was Khloe's behind, and she said, is this the a-hole you're referring to at Khloe G. Moretz? Khloe then tweeted back at her, clarifying it was not her behind in that photo that Khloe tweeted. And Ruby Rose came to Khloe Grace Moretz's defense saying, yo, Khloe, I thought you were rad when I met you, but this is awful, and this is a 19-year-old girl. Khloe's been accused of a lot of bullying today following this photo she posted of Khloe Grace Moretz. And then Khloe Kardashian tweeted, I'm the last person to bully, but have an animal instinct to protect and defend my family. None of her tweets have been deleted. There's still the picture of Khloe Grace Moretz's behind with the whole situation. So it's completely getting blown out of proportion. Like, Khloe Grace Moretz did not need to tweet this. None of them needed to respond. Like, that to me is like,
I disagree.
Nonsense.
I think a lot of Khloe's audience is a lot of Taylor's audience, and I think Khloe feels like an obligation to say, hey guys, let's not get wrapped up and waste our time in this drama, and let's do something productive with our lives and our time. I also feel like Khloe Kardashian, I understand you want to defend your family and that's your animal instinct, but you also you can have an animal instinct and not tweet it, right?
No, I agree. I don't think that Khloe Kardashian should have responded.
But what is interesting about this to me is that Khloe Grace Moretz was not Team Taylor originally. Remember, she had an interview a couple of months back. I can't remember where it was, but she was asked about joining Taylor's squad, and she was like, I am not about being a part of a clique.
Yeah.
So she was not very happy to be.
This doesn't mean that she's on Team Taylor. I think she's Team No One.
I think she
both of you are wrong.
Then why is Khloe attacking her?
Yeah, why is she even getting involved?
I know, it's so messy. Like,
so messy.
Keep it
we could
clean.
go on forever.
This is like the longest episode ever, but I am like,
you guys want it. You wanted it.
They do want it. I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad that this got blown up like this.
Yeah, what a Monday.
What a mess.
All right, guys, it's your turn. Tell us, what do you think about Zayn's new glow-in-the-dark tattoo?
And I have the question that everybody wants to know the answer to. Whose side are you on in this debacle? Are you side Kim? Are you side Taylor? Is there a side? Are you side Khloe? Are you side Khloe? I don't understand. There's like so many sides to choose here. Let us know in the comments, you guys. Thanks for tweeting us all night long.
Keep tweeting us.
Yeah, because it's kept me entertained, seriously. And you guys are like little journalists. I'm so proud of you for being so involved in pop culture. Love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. And Misty and I will be back here tomorrow.
Bye. then you can click to the left to watch Demi Lovato supporting Calvin Harris's Twitter rant about Taylor on the left.
And on the right, we've got your first listen at 2 brand new Zayn tracks. Can you tell I'm
Karen's
excited?
birthday.
I'm really happy about it.